Hey Loresmyths, I want to wish you a happy new year. I hope everybody had a fantastic holidays. With the ongoing pandemic, things are definitely challenging. Here in the Netherlands, we had another new lockdown, so it continues to be challenging, but I really hope you're staying safe, that you are still gaming and seeing friends and family in whatever limited capacity that is. Hang in there. It's gonna get better. It's tough for everybody, but let's stick together and make the best of it. So 2021 was definitely a very hard year, especially for our company, Loresmyth. We had definitely some serious challenges. So the year started out with the Wondrous Expeditions Forests Kickstarter. That Kickstarter really did well. It was our best funded Kickstarter to date. But the book development took way longer than we expected, and it's definitely something that we learned a lesson from. So why did it take longer? Well, it was the first in a new series of books, and something new always takes a little longer to figure out compared to something that you've already done a couple times before. And I think I completely misjudged just how much more work it was to find the creative direction for that book, and it ended up taking way longer. We really rallied with the team. We put the project back on track, and we actually managed to finish it not too much longer. The book turned out great. We've gotten great responses from the backers, but then it went to print, and that's when the global supply chain problems started to arise. Paper supply issues prevented us from being able to manufacture the book. It was submitted to the book printer way back in July of last year, and it got only printed towards the end of that year. Then, unfortunately, there was a printing error in the book, so our complete production of 10,000 books needed to get manufactured again, which was a big setback. Because of all of the printing problems and things getting delayed so much, we ended up being forced to cancel our second Kickstarter of last year. So typically we do 2 Kickstarters a year, one in March and one in September. But last year we decided to only do 1 Kickstarter because it didn't feel right to do a new Kickstarter when so many people were still waiting for the previous book. We're not in this to do a cash grab and just launch campaign after campaign. So we decided to not do that second Kickstarter and wait until this year to do the new Kickstarter. Obviously, this impacted our little company a lot because our Kickstarters pull in 100 to 2,000 euros. So missing out such a big amount of revenue did set us back financially quite a bit, and that caused a whole lot of problems. We were forced to put on hold certain things that we were already doing. We couldn't spend as much money on marketing. So all in all, if I look at last year, it was just very poor. It was all about changing the mindset of being profitable to how are we going to survive until the next year. Right, so on to the good news. Looking ahead this year, 2022. So what's on the calendar? This March, we are gonna kickstart Remarkable Guilds, which is the 4th Remarkable book. So we started out way back with Remarkable Inns and Their Drinks. Then we did Remarkable Shops. Last year, we kickstarted Remarkable Cults, and that book is finished and being printed as well as we speak. And in March, we're going to kickstart Remarkable Guilds, and we are super excited about this project. It looks the best thing we've ever done. The artwork is out of this world. The writing is already well underway. I would say 1/3 of the book is already written in a draft. So super excited, and please follow the link in the description to click the link and get notified of this Kickstarter launch. You can also sign up to our newsletter, which means you will never miss out on the big important news. Our Discord server is also a great place to be. to hang out and chat and stay up to date with everything that's happening with Loresmyth. So Remarkable Guilds Kickstarter coming this March. Super excited. Don't miss it. After all of the printing problems and supply chain problems, the Remarkable Cults book and the Wondrous Expeditions book, and also new stock of our existing titles has been manufactured. This or next week, it's going to go on a ship to our USA warehouse and our brand new partner ShipQuest in the UK and Germany. So let's say within 1 to 2 months from now, we should have all of these book titles in stock, and we can finally start the Kickstarter fulfillment of those two projects, Remarkable Cults, Wondrous Expeditions, Forests, and we'll have new products in stock, so we can finally start making some e-commerce sales and recoup some of that lost revenues from last year. Very good news. I'm really excited. It's still nervous as hell. After all of these problems, you start second guessing everything, but we're confident that this time everything is going to pan out. Another really exciting piece of news is I like to share with you that the second Kickstarter of this year, so in September, we've decided to kickstart a second Wondrous Expeditions book. So the first Kickstarter, Wondrous Expeditions Forests, was very successful. It was at that time the best funded project we did. We are confident and super excited creatively to announce that we're going to do a second book in this series. So Wondrous Expeditions is a series of books about environments. So the first one was forests. So what is the second book going to be? We could do it about Wondrous Expeditions, deserts, mountains, islands and seas. But rather than us deciding, why don't you comment what you like to see? What do you think, which environment would make the perfect second Wondrous Expeditions book? We're also going to do a big survey, so watch out again our Discord mailing list to get notified, because we're going to do a super huge survey, and the last one got over 1,000 responses. So that's really your opportunity to vote and to make suggestions of what you think this next book should be. I want to end with a positive note and a big thank you to all of our supporters, customers, fans, Loresmyths. We are all Loresmyths. I want to thank you again for being so supportive. I think you are the absolute best community. You are so supportive, and despite the big challenges we had, even the personal problems like my mother's illness, you've always been incredibly supportive, and your kind messages really helped to overcome some of the gloom that was 2021. There were times it was very stressful. You know, Loresmyth isn't a big company. A lot of it falls on me and my incredible team, of course. And your kind messages, your support, your chat messages on Discord, Kickstarter comments, very kind emails, all of that was instrumental to keep my head in order, to keep going, to keep me excited and motivated to overcome these challenges, not give up. So thank you again. Let's make this year rock. We're gonna have the best year to date with Loresmyth, and I'm really excited to do it with you. Take care and talk again soon. Bye-bye.